Hey, welcome to the annual conference, Digital Lounge here at the Greenville Convention Center. We're here speaking to Gary Locklear today about laity ministry.
Yes.
And Gary, what drives your passion for laity ministry?
I think that the pews are full of laity. There's only one person beyond the pews in the pulpit area of the church. And we're learning that there's power in those pews. There's so many people out there that can make a difference in the church today. So many people that can reach others with Jesus Christ. And I think we're beginning to empower our laity to do those kinds of things. We're providing the training. We're providing the mentoring to do that. So I'm seeing laity begin to step up and do things that traditionally have not been the role of laity in our churches.
Mm-hmm. That's incredible. That's awesome. If you could see someone as kind of like your mentor of your inspiration for this role that you're in now, who would you see that person?
That person would be a primary teacher in my church, Miss Martha Odom. When I was 8 years old, I missed 2 Sundays of church. And the next Saturday, I got a letter in the mail, one of those small letters that you get from the Christian bookstore. Mm-hmm. And I hated to open it because I had an idea what it was. And I remember putting it in my pocket and hiding it, and later going behind the house and open it. And it was a letter from Miss Martha saying, simply, we missed you the last 2 Sundays. Hope to see you Sunday. Broke my little heart. And I made my way back to church the next Sunday. And that summer, I was confirmed. Wow. Miss Martha left us a few years ago, and I always reminded her of the impact she made on my life as a child with that letter of reminding me. And I think that's one of the roles of laity, to remind people of where they need to be and what they need to be doing. It's a gift that the laity have, I think, of encouraging and empower each other to do the things that God has called us to do.
That's an incredible story. Where do you see the future of the laity ministry going?
We all know of the CLM, the Certified Lay Ministries program, yes, along with our Lay Servant Ministries program. In 2012, when General Conference implemented that, it wasn't accepted very well in our conferences. But within the next 18 months, I saw a new acceptance, and I saw a new group of people, a new group of lay leaders coming into the church, coming into that particular ministry, who wanted to be more involved in the leadership of their church. So I'm seeing this group of certified lay ministers and our CLMs that are now moving up to take churches, appointments to pastor small churches. And I believe if it wasn't for the CLMs, there would be churches closing in our conference because they cannot afford a full-time or even a part-time pastor. So our certified lay ministers are doing a vital ministry in places that there may not be ministry if they didn't exist, if they hadn't accepted the call to certified lay ministry. So I'm seeing that as one place where our laity, certified lay ministers, are stepping up, accepting the call, being appointed to small congregations and bringing life into that congregation.
That's wonderful. And lastly, in our time here in the Digital Lounge, we always ask about, who's your favorite Wesley? Is it John or is it Charles?
It would be John. I like John's preaching of the Word. I like the way he is very specific at times with his message, and at other times paints with a very broad brush. And it's intriguing. One of his sermons, it may take 2 days to read it because it is so specific, but yet I love his seriousness. I love his call to all people to Jesus Christ. And it is clear from John that we're to make some changes in our life, and that we're to follow Jesus Christ. And it's frightening at times because John calls us to places we ordinarily might not go. Mm-hmm. But that is how he understands this call. And I'm grateful for that. Charles, yes, I love the hymns. I look in the hymn book, there's Charles again. But John is my character. He is my favorite.
Great. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Well, thank you. This is good to be in the Digital Cafe. Thank you.